Don't even play with me. Get the... Oh my God, I got a KO from the top. Oh, what a hit! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Week 12 of WWE 2K25 myGM mode, our solo run edition here on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. Always a pleasure to have you here, and pleasure to get us back on the board here. Things are starting to be a little bit more solidified. We got some feuds. We made some trades. Our roster is a little more compact, but it also is a lot more effective. We got some debuts to do here. We got some tag matches to set up. Let's take it over to the main screen here so you guys can see where we're at. So last week, we were basically on death's door. We had no money. We had a roster that was modified quite a bit here because we got a lot of issues with like people just costing us too much money at this point. People that aren't happy with their booking, rivalries that just wouldn't grow, and we just needed to work on getting a few things cleaned up. I think we've done somewhat of an okay job with that right now, but there is a little bit to go here. We do have, 3 shows until Bash in Berlin, but we have 2 more shows to get our rivalries pretty close to set up because we got to get them up to a level 4 for the PLE. So we do have one set up already, which is Mike the Ref and Rangvold versus Gable and Dempsey. But we still have 3 more that we have to do. So with that being said, I really hate seeing CM Punk in that top role. So let's see what we can do to fix things up here. Let's get to it. San Diego, California. Trust I can keep what's important, and you proved yourself to me earlier. Give me that title shot. Feel like I'm on a roll. There you go. And Cindy is not happy with what I did to her, which I'm not really surprised. All right, what do we got here? Do not book your most popular giant this week. Ooh, we got an upgrade. Mariah, you're on fire, Mariah. Basic morale, basic stamina. Let's do stamina. Because, you want to keep Mariah's stamina up as much as possible. That's for you, Zodiac. Most popular giant. That's me. So keep me off the card this week. That will not be a problem as we go here. So let's see if we get some new feuds going here. Let's see if we can push things a little forward here. So our main event, I do need to get that tag match going. So what we will do, I could move these around. So I'm just going to put these together right now. We got Chase and Obafemi. Oh, no. I need to pick another heel. Ooh, we don't have another heel. That's fine. We'll do that. And then we will do... Frazer and Stacks wanted to work together. And what I'll do to just basically wreck this. We're going to get Gallows to run it on Femi. That way we get that level. It's already a level 1. Let's get it to a level 2. In our main event, most likely we will put get Drew and Anderson together here. Let's get the bonus for a tables match here. We'll put the title on the line. And what else we got here? Actually, the Femi Gallows feud, I really don't know if I want it, but that's okay. Let's do... Let's do Ripley and Lopez here as our opener. They both got lots of stamina, so we could do a Falls Count Anywhere match. And we do need to get another women's match on the card here. Ah, here we go. The British fight from All In. Let's get it going here. Mariah May, Jamie Hayter. We'll do a regular match for this one. We'll do Falls Count Anywhere later. But we're going to do this. We could go absolutely nuts and do the four-way. I don't know if I want to get any of them involved. You know what? We'll do the three-way. And I know it's not going to help with the score a whole lot, but the fact that we got these three together, that might actually turn out to be okay. Lord knows I'd love to see this match, so I'm going to book this match. Go figure. All right. In terms of completed, what else do I need? 15 shows out an injury. 10 shows of the sell promo. 10 shows of the call-out promo. Oh, we got feuds to call out, so let's see if we can call them out a little bit. I think Isla's going to want to call out Bayley for that title, so let's see if we can push that up a little bit. What were the other ones here we wanted to do? Sell promo. Okay, so let's get somebody to talk themselves over. Self promo. Let's see if we can get... Popularity, I'm not too worried about there. I need to... Let's get that one there, and then... Actually, no, we haven't done one of these in a while. Charity promo. Let's use Chad. We haven't used Chad in a while, so we'll use that there. For a charity promo. I think we're good there. Power cards. I think it's time to screw our neighbor a little bit here. Pre-match physio, always good to get those whenever you can. Cindy Fluff would be getting a lot of that, so let me just double check what this Queen of the Ring does. Set the match quality boost to maximum for any female superstar. So match quality, so that doesn't mean that everything else will be good, just the match quality will be 100%. Okay, so duly noted. So I still need to book smart when I do that. So it can't be used the first or last week of the season. So we will veto champ on Punk going into the PLE. Do need to start screwing some people over, so we will deal with that momentarily. I love how my TV just said, nope, we ain't dealing. That doesn't work for me, brother. Don't think we have to worry about too much of anything else right now. We don't have... Well, Cindy Fluff is not going to be our keeper, so... Is there anybody that we could pump up to another... All right, we got to pump Sokoa up. Might as well while we're here. I'm going to go with stamina for him. I know he's been on the shelf for quite a bit here, but we just really haven't had anything really set up for him quite yet. We will get there. I do need to bring another face in to worry about that, so... But with that being said, I think we got this card figured out for the most part here. Power cards are good. Everybody's so damn close, it really doesn't matter at this point. So we got a single, we got a four-way, we got a three-way, and we got a main event. Singles. And then this one's self-promo, call-out promo, charity promo. I think we got her. Anything else here we got to worry about? Elektra's contract's coming up, and she's going to be coming up here in a little bit. We'll probably give her whatever she asks for. Don't know if we want to use our homecoming card on her quite yet. We'll see how this match goes this week and see if the feud moves up. So yeah, I think we have got everything. And what are we going to get at? Okay, so this one I really didn't need to worry about, but stamina. Just want to make sure stamina is good for everybody. Yeah, we're good. All right. All the World Hates a Coward. $37,000 for the show. Let's see if we can make this a good one here. Let's do it to her. Smackdown, what do you got for me? American Alpha versus Chase U once again for the titles, but this time it's a tornado tag.
1, 2, it's over.
Chase U win again. Get a 3.5 star. All right. Mickey calling out Liv. Good promo. Good job. I feel good for Mickey. She came over to me. Unfortunately, I couldn't use her, so I shipped her off, but... For the WWE Championship in the second match of the card. Logan Paul versus LA Knight versus Come on, Argus. Let's do this, Argus. Damn it. Logan Paul's our champ. In a 2-star match. Go figure. Paul and LA Knight, a new rivalry. Didn't they just have one? That should be a cooldown. Kelly Contrail, weak promo, but got the job done. Kairi Sane versus Raquel, and Raquel's in... Oh, God.
1, 2.
Could we get both injured here? Neither one of them, and they got a rivalry. Damn, they're lucky. Callis puts himself over. Good job. Should be able to. TLC match. Fallon Henley, Dakota Kai, Liv Morgan. This should be the battle for Dakota's one half of the titles, but...
1, 2, ring the bell.
And Fallon wins again. Like, we were so close to picking up Fallon for JC, but the morale just keeps going up and up with Fallon, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that anytime soon here. Opening match, tag team title match, Sinclair and Jax against Athena and Dolan. They just had this match last week. Champs retain. 4-star match, rivalry to a level 2. Okay. Molly Holly calls out Nikita Lyons. All right, that'll be a feud. Indy Hartwell versus Katana Chance. Interesting. Katana Chance wins. That's a little rough. Takeshita puts himself over. We got Shibata taking on Austin Theory. Hopefully they can get a rivalry out of this.
It's over. Hit the bell.
Theory wins in a 1.5-star match, but they got the rivalry. That's what matters. Bailey poor promo, but still got the rivalry up, so that works. And our main event for the North American Championship. Alba Fire, Ivy Nile. Alba wins and retains. Another 4-star match. Good on him. All right, let's get to WC. We'll start the first match, and I'll give you a rundown of what happened there. So, all right, our opening contest here. Liv is pissed because she lost to Elektra the week before Money in the Bank on her debut. Then she goes to Money in the Bank, absolutely chugs it with hitting her finisher instead of going after the briefcase. And Elektra's basically blaming her for being such a failure. So let's figure it out here. Let's check it out. DG.718RVG, thank you for the follow. Always appreciate it. Welcome to the Players Pit. Always a comfortable space. Always glad to have you here. And thank you once again for the follow. So, Mass Keaton, it actually turned out to be a very good night. So some of the highlights tonight, we ended up getting Stokely Hathaway joining FTR as their new agent. We also had Ricochet essentially start a feud with Kevin Knight after Ricochet beat Mark Briscoe, and Ricochet ended up costing I will never talk over that. Kevin Knight and Speedball Bailey. Ricochet held Kevin Knight up so that the Bucks could hit the BTE trigger. The All-Star tag was everything we expected. MJF offered a car to Lashley. Lashley was offered a test drive. He got in the vehicle, gave him the thumbs down, and peaced out. So now MJF's down one car. We essentially set up Ospreay versus Fletcher coming up for Double or Nothing, even though we got Hangman versus Fletcher coming up next week for the semifinals of the Owen. Our last semifinal to set up the Owen matches. And the main event was absolutely a fantastic match between Jamie Hayter and Chris Statlander, with Hayter getting the victory and moving on to face Mercedes Moné at Double or Nothing with a shot at Toni Storm on the line. We found out we're going to get the Paragon versus FTR on Saturday. If you're wondering about the Paragon, that is Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. We're also going to get Toni Storm versus Queen Amina. Oh my goodness. Rhea doing some work there. And then we also found out at the the 4-hour AEW special presentation, May 14th. They're running Collision and Dynamite back-to-back live. So we're going to get essentially a pay-per-view on TV. We're going to get Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley as the main event. Yes, please. But yeah, for those that are wondering, we do record this immediately following our AEW Dynamite and our AEW Collision sidecasts. We're doing 2 weeks this week because Saturday they're running Collision late. Oh, geez. What a splash. Referee get in position. Let's go. Way too late. Referee, you should have been out there already. Come on. Referee, get out of the way. Oh, and she just plain old missed. Oh, Rhea is not fooling around at this point. Oh, here we go. Riptide on the floor. That should be enough. Referee's in position now. Whoa, only 2. Oh, Rhea's going to beat the living crap out of Elektra at this point. And Rhea's just like, nope, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that today. Rhea hit hard on the outside. With it being false count anywhere, anything can happen here right now. Oh, look out. Oh, flapjack, going for the cover. Just a 2 count. We were getting close to that 3, but... Uh-oh. Look out. What do we got here? High angle powerbomb. Nope. Reversed into a hot shot. Rhea going up to the top. She's not normally up here. Big splash. Sorry, Dom Dom. Rhea does it better. Oh, and Elektra's bleeding now. Rhea's, I think, had enough. Drop kick upside the head. Little knee right to the side of the skull. All right, Rhea. I think you're ready to finish this one off. Oh, here we go. Up for the Riptide. That should do it. 1, 2, 3. Rhea finally gets her first victory on WCW. I want to work her into the championship program, but she's got to get through Elektra first. Because these two are having an amazing rivalry here right now. Tried the riptide on the floor first, but the referee out of position. Elektra just guts it out there and hits the 2. Then hits the for the flapjack. That was only 2. And then from there, Rhea just took control. Going up to the top. Hitting that big frog splash. Not so much a frog splash, just a straight splash. But then just going into the riptide. And that just equals victory for Rhea Bloody Ripley. She will be a WCW champion here someday. Three and a half, and the rivalry grows. I love it. All right, 3.5. Weak promo, but it got the job done. That's all I'm asking. Get the rivalry up. Now this one here, Nathan Frazer asked to be teamed up with Stacks, who's pissed right now. I need to get this Stacks and Chase feud done just to get it out of the way. Oba Femi has just gotten into a feud with Luke Gallows, so I figure I'd throw the interference spot in here. This really wouldn't be a match we'd want to watch anyway, to be honest. Other than for the fact the entrances are cool. So let's take a look here.
2. That's 3. Ring the bell.
Nathan and Stacks. Femi and Gallows get up there. All right, that works for me. They won their match, though, so that's what matters. 2,500 extra fans, thanks to Gable. I appreciate him. All right. The match that I want to see in AEW, because they're all three technically still contracted to him, despite what some publications tell you. Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, Mariah May. Mariah May making her debut in WCW against two very heated rivals. Let's go take a look. Now this is just a straight up match, no stipulation. I'm hoping we get a feud somewhere out of this between two people. A match like this, when you put 3 or 4 people in like this is what you hope. She uses Liv's music. Okay. What do you think, chat? The red ring look okay? It's not bad. If they were going to do something, I think I'd like to see some kind of extra costume on her for her entrance, but somebody had a fever dream when they were putting this together, that's for damn sure. But using Liv's music is sort of apropos at this point. You approve? I will give you the boing as approval, sir.
And your opponents, first from England,
So Jamie's going in here as the only face. She looks like a blonde Mercedes, yeah. I almost think she looks more like Britt in this one, but we'll have to see what happens when all three are in the ring here right away. I didn't really have another face to put in here. That might be something I might have to work on. Getting another face for the women's division here. And the fact that Britt gets pyro now, because we got the road crew and everything, so we have maxed out ourselves at level 2 right now in terms of aesthetics. Our next goal is to build up and up. Okay. Sort of apropos as she walks through the pyro. Sort of apropos she gets the Jericho pyro, right? In the middle of the ring of the Shawn Michaels pyro. Well, yeah, this is a triple threat match. I hope we could strike a little bit of gold on this, but my goal in this one basically is to come up with a rivalry. Oh, nice sit out there. And Mariah doing some moves here. Makes me wonder what Mariah's got in her here. Nice power slab by Jamie. And Britt just doesn't give a crap. Let's just hit a chair and go for it. And Mariah just tried to moita everybody here. Three shots in. Oh, look out. Now Mariah's got a kendo stick. Britt's trying to work over Hayter. Well, that didn't work so well. Oh, nice shot by Britt. Uh-oh, what's Mariah doing? Headbutt to the chest. That worked. And a flying head scissors by Mariah? Okay. Britt's got that chair, but everybody's going back in the ring to try to get away from her with that chair. Knee to the face. Britt's got to be quicker with that chair. She ain't gonna be able to use that. What a nice judo throw to take her over. Now go to that cross arm breaker. Mariah reverses out of it and just unloading those bombs to the right hand. Oh, a straight kick to the head. Down for the cover. Oh. It's 10 o'clock at night. You can go whatever. All right, Mariah's got JB up. Oh, all right. Never knew they had Beatty in the game. All right, Baker going up. Probably, what's she set up for, a drop kick? Oh, nope, double sledge to the back of the head. TKO by Baker. I haven't seen that one before from her. Fancy little DDT by Mariah there. Oh, shot to the back. Oh, JB going for the quick win here. Britt's not going to let that happen. Finally, Britt gets that chair off. Oh, once again, shot to the... Britt taking over here a little bit. Mariah's stuck outside the ring. Little natural selection there. A little off target, but still okay. JB just unloaded that shot right there. Oh my goodness. Mariah's got to be careful who she's trying to hit with that. And JB's a little in a daze here. Hopefully she gets out of it in time. Just a 1 count. Oh, the nut. I never knew Britt had knucks. All right, well, JB's out of this now. Well, JB's basically done at this point. What is she doing? Oh my God, a Pepsi plunge from the top. Well, Britt's not going to let the cover happen, but my goodness, what a move. Uh-oh. Takes the bottom out of Britt there. Mariah taking over here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll change the tide to hurry. But JB's stuck on the outside of the floor. Britt's got to take advantage. Yeah, that'll do it. And Britt Baker with your victory here. But you can see JB taking advantage early with her strength. I almost wonder what we're going to get the feud to start off with here. Mariah did look impressive in her opening, like, in this opening match here, and she hit the Mayday once. But the two more experienced ladies just had way too much going for them right now. So this section doesn't... Oh, look out. Digging into the pockets. Throwing out the knuckle. Throwing out the knucks. Going up. Uh-oh. Look at it. Look at this Pepsi plunge from the top here. Just bang. Shot to the stomach. Oh, here we go. And going up. And flattened out. And that is all she wrote. For the winner, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Now, did we get a rivalry out of this? Did we get a rivalry? Only 2 stars, but that doesn't mean much here. When it's a triple threat, sometimes they show it on the next screen. May and Hayter, so Britt wins, the other 2 get the rivalry. Works for me. We can work from that. JC Jade puts herself over. Appreciate that. And now our main event. For the WCW title, a tables match. Drew McIntyre, Karl Anderson, both of them are rested and ready to go. And this should be an absolute slobber knocker of a match. Let's get to it. And once again, everybody, thank you for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button to know every time I go live. Despite what my security guard running around the building says. Karl Anderson, I would have loved to see him get a little bit more of a singles push when he was in the WWE. Now they're starting to work with New Japan here a little bit, so maybe he'll get a little bit more respect where he deserves it. Because I believe it's the next California show. That they're teaming up with the Bucks in a 4-way tag with the War Dogs. Or an 8-man tag, sorry, with the War Dogs. That title does look good on Drew, I will say that. I wonder how much damage they do to the building with that. Because I see the reverb room walls just cracking up. I'm just so glad Drew got the win at WrestleMania, though. For all the crap he's taken over the last few years, he really does deserve a few victories. But yeah, this match here for the WCW title, it is one table to a finish. But where does Priest go from here? I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure. Priest, I think, is in a bad spot to begin with. Feels like he'll get lost in the shuffle. I know. And it sucks. I think he needs to... I think they need to get him away for a little bit. But yeah, I really don't know where... Like, I'm assuming eventually we're going to get Drew into the title picture. Like, Drew and Jay might actually be... Like, eventually I know that Seth's probably going to be the one to take the title off Jay. Just because of the Heyman faction and everything there. It would be nice to think that Drew might be the guy to do it, but... Uh-oh. Oh my God. Why didn't that break the table? That should have broke the table. That would have been the end of it. That would have been the most hilarious finish since Sheamus beat Cena for the title at a tables match when Cena slipped. Just something they had to fix after, right? I don't know why you need to bring out a third table. You already got two out there. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, I thought he was going to throw him on the stairs. What's he got planned now? Uh-oh. How did that not break the table? I guess the AI logic is you have to do it in the ring. I am the table. Well, Drew doesn't want a table. He wants a kendo stick. Anderson hooks on that sleeper, but eats a jawjacker for a receipt there. Shots going in here. What does McIntyre have in mind here? Oh, God. A super white noise from the top, from the second rope. Clubbing shot taken down. Taking down Anderson in the ring. Now McIntyre is working on getting that table in the ring, because that's what's eventually going to finish the match off. Anderson, being smart, going to go for his own table. Who hits who with the table first? Anderson taking full advantage here. Slides his own table into the ring. Looks like McIntyre's going to bring a third in the ring. Took a little bit too much time on the top there, but manages to recover enough. Okay. Oh, nice little uppercut there. A little bro kick of his own here. This could just be a matter of time at this point. Oh. What in the world are you doing? That is the craziest AI I've seen. You're going to throw a table out of the ring to throw it back into the ring? Got McIntyre up into that TKO. McIntyre tried rolling out of the ring, and it ain't gonna help. Maybe the AI logic isn't there where it needs to be right now. Side slam on the table. McIntyre trying to go for a table. It wasn't the smartest move. And this might be the ultimate shot that Anderson needs right now. He's got things set up. Uh-oh. I think this might be it. Oh my God, here we go. Up to the top. We got a new WCW champion. We're getting a "This is awesome" chant from the crowd as we're going through the replays here. I didn't think this was going to be much of a rivalry, but it turns out to be. But we have a brand new WCW World Heavyweight Champion in the Machine Gun Karl Anderson. I'll guarantee you McIntyre's pissed after that. Hard shot down, and this was the ultimate mistake. He tried to go for the table instead of after Anderson. Anderson set that table up, and then it was just elementary with the suplex.
Here is your winner, and WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Karl Anderson.
The Machine Gun has become the rapid fire champion in a 4-star match. You can't tell me that rivalry didn't go up to 4. Are you kidding me? Still level 3. I guess we're going to have to do a promo next week to get it to 4. Let's go see what Mutiny has for us here. All right, Gallus versus American Alpha once again. Just another tag match. All right, well, they got to a level 4, so good on them here. They literally ran back almost the identical card to last week for the well, at least the first half. Mercedes versus Chelsea.
1, 2, it's over. Bring it.
Chelsea wins. 2-star rivalry. Finally got a rivalry going there, so that's okay. Piper does absolutely nothing for herself. Extreme Rules triple threat match. Swerve Strickland, Razor, and Josh Briggs.
1, 2, that's 3.
It's a choice. Razor wins in a 2.5-star match. Swerve and Razor into a feud. Okay, we'll go with that. Cash suplex. All right, work yourself up. Appreciate it. Main event TLC match for the Mutiny Championship. Since we took both their champions, we had to, they had to determine who was going to be the next champion. So apparently these heated rivals are going to become, one of them is going to become champion. Kofi wins the title. He just lost the title, so it makes sense. Let's take a look at the report cards here. We got good booking again. Level 3, level 2, level 2, level 1, level 3. We got to get that to a level 4. We'll figure that out. Good booking again. Level 2, level 2, level 2, level 1, level 1, level 1. Hey. Mutiny. Good booking again. Level 4, level 1, nothing. And then they got, of course, NXT gets amazing booking. Level 4, level 1, level 3, level 1, level 2, nothing. All right, well, let's go take a look at the final results here. Smackdown got a 101, 25,000 fans, and 23,000. So they're almost at 300,000 for cash again. NXT got a 102, 25,000 fans, and 200,000 for cash. So they're not hurting. We got a 103, so that's good. 28,000 fans. And we're consistently gaining we're gaining 50,000 a show. So it's not the worst. Stack and Nathan Frazer, an incredible tag team. So I guess as long as we can keep Stacks happy right now. All right, let's continue that. And Mutiny got a 101, 24,000. So we basically did an even swap of the show. How the hell did they get up 35, up to 250 now? Ugh. Oh, we got a season legend Hall of Fame trophy. Complete 5 challenges. All right, so we got our first Hall of Fame trophy on the board here. And we got that I know a guy card. Okay. Vito Random Superstar. We completed a lot more challenges than I thought we did. But unfortunately, it hasn't helped us a whole lot catch up here. We were about 26,000 before, and we are now 22,000. So we're still... Punk's played it smart. I will give him that. We can't veto his champion if you don't have one. And that's something I learned from playing through 24, right? Because Mick Foley would do the veto 3 champions card to me every first pay-per-view. Or every first PLE. So that would make a lot of sense here, but let's bring it back up here to a chat screen. Twitch, hang on, we'll wrap things up here momentarily here, but for those on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe. Tell all your friends. And we will be back here for week 13. But always remember, folks, no matter anything else, make sure that every day for you is a May Day. We'll see you all day next time on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube channel. Take care, everybody.